At this time, we would like to introduce the Board of Directors of the Canadian Children's Optimist Foundation.
Please welcome from Sherbrooke, Quebec, President Luc Dubois and his wife, Edith Lemieux. From Millerville, Alberta, President-elect Dwayne Kelly and his wife, Marnie. From Aylmer, Ontario, past President Max Wood and his wife, Kim. From White City, Saskatchewan, Director Lyle Merriam and his wife, Debbie. And from Moore, Ontario, incoming Director Nina Strickland.
Good morning. The Canadian Children Optimist Foundation celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. We wish to begin by thanking the Optimist International Foundation during its early fledgling years, in which allowed it to gain its autonomy over those 25 years. It did help us administratively and financially and was a great cheerleader as we grew. If the Canadian Foundation has been able to create a closer relationship with its district and club representative and our Canadian members, it is in large part due to the guidance and contribution of the Optimist International Foundation. We are extremely grateful for this help. Over those 25 years, past Optimist International President presided over the business of both foundations until 2004 and 2005. We wish to recognize the works and support of some of our Canadian international presidents who were instrumental in getting this foundation up and running. First, Ken Loach, Optimist International President in 1988, the year the foundation was incorporated. Fernand Rondeau, Optimist International President in 1989, the year the foundation actually began its operation. Closer to us, André Dubois, Optimist International President in 2000, was the last Canadian to chair both foundation board of directors. And finally, Yves Berthiaume, 2005 Optimist International President and the newest member of the Canadian Children Optimist Foundation Board of Directors. The year 2005 was also the last year that both Foundation Board of Directors conducted their business together under the guidance of past Optimist International presidents. In 2006, the Optimist International Foundation of Canada business was conducted by a board of directors made up of 5 Canadian directors and presided over for the first time by someone who had not been a past Optimist International president, Mr. Brian Clements. Past Foundation President Michael R. Wood, better known as Max, also known as my brother from another mother, is also part of this great tradition of Canadian contributors. Under his leadership, the Canadian Foundation developed and acquired its own identity by changing its name to the Canadian Children Optimist Foundation and by launching a new logo in 2010. Thank you, Max. Comme nous l'avons fait au cours des années antérieures, j'aimerais reconnaître la générosité de l'un d'entre nous. M. Christian Bourassa recevra du président international Jean-Claude Saint-Onge la médaille de bienfaiteur éminent et se joint ainsi à la société William H. Harrison, qui reconnaît les donateurs qui ont atteint un cumul à vie de 10 000 $ et qui contribuent annuellement la somme de 1 000 $. As we have done over the last years at the international conventions, we would like to recognize today one individual for his support of the foundation. Mr. Christian Bourassa will receive a benefactor pin for a lifetime contribution of $10,000, and he becomes the newest member of the William H. Harrison Society. The Eminent Benefactor Medal will be presented by Optimist International Jean-Claude Saint-Onge, who last year was awarded the Bronze Benefactor Medal. Here are just a few highlights of the successes of the Canadian Children Optimist Foundation during the past 25 years of philanthropy. The Canadian Children Optimist Foundation has granted over $2 million in scholarship during its 25 years of existence. Each year for the past 25 years, on average, over 60% of the funds received were returned directly back into Optimist International programs and Optimist Club projects supported by the Foundation. Last year, in association with the Ontario Trillium Foundation, the Canadian Foundation was able to secure a grant of $60,000 for the benefit of the Chrysler Region Optimist Club to build a new recreational facility for the community. This project highlights our desire to set new partnerships with other foundations for the benefit of Canadian communities and children. The project has a total budget of $180,000. The Foundation stands at the forefront of innovation, and the Oakville Optimist Scholarship Program is a rather interesting case to support that. The Foundation and the Oakville Optimist Club provide scholarship of $2,000 each to 10 students for their academic performance, but also take into account the social implication of the students and their community. During the past year, the Foundation was actively involved in the parallel district conferences. In the Northeast and Great Lakes regions, Leave a Legacy PDC, many members of the Foundation were in attendance, and they actively promoted philanthropy within the organization with rich content on the subject. It is worth mentioning that the Foundation sponsored a guest speaker, Mr. Alain Lévesque, a writer and a specialist in planned giving. C'est lors de la conférence de la région Saint-Laurent que furent lancées les célébrations du 25e anniversaire. Un déjeuner réunissant plus de 1100 personnes a mis en évidence la Fondation Optimiste des enfants canadiens pour ses bienfaits pour nos districts. Par son implication financière à cette conférence, la Fondation a permis à l'organisation d'offrir un programme des plus relevés avec plusieurs conférenciers de renom. Last spring, during the St. Lawrence Conference, a special luncheon tribute to the 25 years of the Foundation was attended by close to 1,100 people. A special commemorative pin was offered to help fund the regional. In Rapid City, South Dakota, Board of Directors Dwayne Kelly attended the Great Plains PDC and gave a workshop on behalf of both foundations to attending members from each side of the border. It reminded us that both foundations are there to help Optimists help kids without any distinction between country, provinces, or states, just like in our international district. We are just one organization. All in all, the Canadian Foundation helped generate more than $6,000 in funding for the regional PDCs to support leadership development. It is important to understand that this foundation exists to allow donors to get tax receipt, which is something the Optimist Club cannot do, and to fund programs. Gifts without restrictions are without a doubt the most important to the Canadian Children Optimist Foundation and will ensure our ability to help support actual programs of Optimist International and help secure its future. They'll literally help Optimists help kids. Each year, the Foundation puts aside $120,000 for the scholarship that are remitted across Canada for the recipients of the oratorical contest, essay contest, and communication contest for the deaf and hard of hearing. In addition to these, there are scholarships awarded to the JOY members for their dedication and leadership. The Foundation also supports all Optimist International programs, including the JOY programs. Managing the Canadian Children Optimist Foundation in conformity with the Canada Revenue Agency, the staff engage in servicing Optimist members by supplying them with multiple reports, information, and by offering an incredible recognition program. They also give training to the District Foundation representative, produce an updated website, manage the outsourcing program, and ensure all administrative aspects of this type of organization. À l'époque moderne, le terme philanthropie a souvent été défini comme étant une initiative privée pour le bien public. Les fondations et autres organisations non gouvernementales sont donc importantes dans la mesure où elles représentent des acteurs sociaux qui peuvent exprimer et mettre en pratique un ensemble de valeurs qui nous sont chères, une vision de la société. La philanthropie exprime un système de valeurs qui peut être caractérisé dans son sens élargi comme la bonté humaine. Pensons ici à notre credo. Nos actions philanthropiques sont l'expression, de notre désir de participer à l'amélioration du bien-être de chacun. In these modern terms, the word philanthropy is quite often defined as a private initiative involving donation for the benefit of the public interest. Foundations and other non-government organizations are relevant as long as they represent individuals who express and put forward set values that are dear to them, a vision of what their society can become. Philanthropy expresses a value system motivated by human kindness. Please remember our creed. Philanthropic actions are concrete expression of the desire to contribute to the improvement of others. Les changements des politiques publiques, de la démographie et de l'économie suggèrent qu'une nouvelle philanthropie est en train de se développer. Ces nouvelles tendances créent une philanthropie qui se produit à une plus grande échelle, plus rapidement et qui est plus complexe et globale dans sa nature, et qui de plus confère aux individus le pouvoir dans tous les aspects de la vie. L'avenir de notre mission réside dans la relève. Les effets possibles de ces changements sur les organisations à but non lucratif et les communautés qu'elles desservent sont considérables. Political, demographic, and economic changes are dictated that a new philanthropy is in development. These new tendencies are creating a philanthropy with wider scope, a faster pace, and a more complex and universal impact. Engaging youth is key to our mission. The effects of these changes on non-for-profit organizations and the community they serve are enormous. L'avenir d'Optimist International et de nos fondations dépend de la génération future des philanthropes. The future of Optimist International and both of our foundations reside in the next generation of philanthropic leaders. Appuyez vos fondations. Please support our foundations. Merci. Thank you.